This is Sharon Paley. We're at LCG Technologies talking with Nigel Knowles. Hi, Nigel.
Hey, Sharon, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about LCG?
Sure. The spiel is LCG. We've been around since 1994. So whatever the math is there, somewhere around 18 years. At the core, and even when we started as a software development shop. And then over the years, sometimes in the 2000s, we got into a bunch of other stuff with networking services and email and hosting and a bunch of other stuff. But we always stayed true to software development. And I would say over the last 7 or 8 years, we've been exclusively Microsoft development. So today, we really focus in 3 areas: .NET development, SharePoint, and business intelligence, so databases, dashboards, executive dashboards, analytics. As I said, we're all Microsoft, so we usually use those tools to solve those problems.
Can you give us an example of what one of those problems might be?
Sure. Because of the custom nature, our clients tend to run the gamut from an industry standpoint. So we've got everything from the traditional healthcare and insurance, where we're building systems to handle eligibility and enrollment of healthcare and integration with carriers, to potentially building SharePoint intranets for insurance companies where their clients can come in and either download documents or upload claims, to the other spectrum of online marketing and advertising, where we're delivering real-time streaming video for some of our clients.
Okay. Do you want to back up for a minute and
Sure.
explain what SharePoint is?
I'm sorry.
In case anybody doesn't know.
Sure. SharePoint. I'm sorry.
No need to apologize.
SharePoint is a Microsoft tool, which is intranet, extranet, web collaboration tool that offers probably 6 or 7 other pieces of functionality for mid-market to large companies out there. So everything from collaboration to internal intranets and extranets, to versioning and control of documentation, to content management, to the list goes on and on. Microsoft probably built too much functionality in SharePoint, but the good news is it gives us a lot of work and a lot of flexibility in being able to use SharePoint as a tool for a lot of our clients.
So how do you customize it for your clients?
Well, since we are in the custom business, our clients have really specific needs. So I think one of the examples I gave earlier was an insurance company. We're doing a project for them right now, which is an intranet site which allows their clients that are nationwide to log into their portal and download specific forms, newsletters. They can post questions. So it's everything that you would think of in terms of either a website or an intranet allows our clients to customize to their specific needs. And obviously it gives them some content management capabilities so they can build an intranet that looks and feels as they want it to feel. And that could be different for every one of their clients.
So does that give them some control over it after you hand it off, if they have a content management system built into it?
Sure, it gives them a ton of control. So one of the things that we do is we're project-based, so we're not a staffing-based organization. So what we thrive on is coming in, delivering our project, and then leaving it in the hands, actually, of whoever the tech resources may be locally for the ongoing maintenance. Now, it doesn't preclude us doing ongoing maintenance, and we have a few clients where we are handling the ongoing maintenance, but that doesn't have to be the case for all of our clients.
So not really outsourced IT, that's not what's going on.
No, we're not outsourcing IT. We're building software which fix real problems for our clients, period.
And can you talk a little bit about your involvement with GBTC and being on a board of directors? What you do in the tech community here?
Sure.
How you run in the tech community?
Sure, how we run. Well, we've been members of the GBTC for about 7 or 8 years. 7 or 8 years now. I've been a board member for about 2, going on 3. We always thought it was important to be members of the GBTC. Obviously, it's a local tech community, and I've met many of our peers, or many of my peers, our peers, on the council itself. So that allowed me to share different experiences. Has allowed me to, in some cases, help folks that maybe emerging companies come up, as well as find a few different mentors to help me and LCG grow and develop. So overall, I think it's been a great experience. I'm in many other peer groups. I'm in many other networking groups. I think the GBTC does a little bit of both, and it does both of them really well.
Cool. Because you're not a native Baltimorean, right?
I am not a native Baltimorean. I am.
Come clean.
I am. The jig is up. The jig is up. I am not from Baltimore. I am originally from the Bronx, New York. So I'm a little bit up 95. I've been down here. I moved down here in '94, and I've been here. I've been here ever since. So not only am I not a Baltimorean, I am a true native New Yorker.
So what would make the Baltimore tech scene even better? What do you think it's missing?
What do I think it's missing? You know what? I think Baltimore does a great job of having a local community where folks introduce, leverage, embrace each other. And I learned that very quickly coming from New York City, because in New York City that was not the case. A lot more transient. DC is exactly the same way. What would make it better is if we could, I believe those tools are in pockets within Baltimore. If we can figure a way to connect those different pockets, the networking, if I could use that word, would become exponential. So I've got the GBTC, and I'm networked within the folks who live and breathe GBTC. I'm also in other organizations that are outside of the GBTC, which live and breathe those organizational culture, those values. If we could figure a way to bridge the gap of all those different pockets, I think Baltimore as a whole would benefit immensely.
Great.
How about that?
That sounds good.
You like that?
We'll work on it. Thanks so much for your time, Nigel.